Second thing we did is we built new warships and fortified our harbors. We built new warships and fortified our harbors. Fortified our harbors. What does that mean if we fortified our harbors? Made them made them more defensive, okay? Third thing we did is we strengthened our army. So we were making war preparations. We created the Department of the Navy, we built new warships and fortified our harbors, and we strengthened our army, getting ready for war. Now, here's the weird thing. Most of the people that were demanding war were members of the Federalist Party, Adams's own party. Okay, so more than likely he's going to go with them, isn't he? Stay popular with him? If he wanted to stay popular, he would. We'll see if he does. So many Americans are demanding war with France, and a lot of those are members of the Federalist Party, which are the president's own party.
Wait, they were wanting more?
They were wanting more, yep. President Adams at this time performed one of the most courageous acts of his presidency. He went against his own party and made one more ditch effort to try to avoid war by sending more diplomats back over to France. So rather than succumb to the pressure that his own party was giving him, along with other people, he decided to take one more last-ditch effort, and in 1799, he sent another group of Americans to Paris, France, to negotiate. And we just received the break of the century, because 1799. And we received a great break, because before those diplomats got over there, the country of France was overthrown again. It was overthrown again. A revolutionist by the name of Napoleon overthrew the French government and made himself dictator. So we received a huge break, because before our diplomats got there, a revolutionist by the name of Napoleon overthrew the French government and made himself dictator. Now, go ahead.
It seems like the French government is really weak right now, so why are we still worried about getting to war with them?
Well, I think the main thing is we just didn't think we could afford to get into a war because we weren't ready. You know what I mean? And you know, you got to be careful. You know, you get in a fight and win the fight, you know, and end up having all your teeth knocked out and you can't shoot. I mean, even though you won the fight, you're still not, and these presidents are trying to keep us out of conflict because we just came out of the Revolutionary War. We were just being conservative. That's a good question. Well, when Napoleon took over France, do you think the first thing he wanted to do was have a war with the United States? No. And so he was eager to reach a settlement with the United States. Okay? So Napoleon wanted to begin his reign of France free from conflict with other countries, so he was very eager to reach a settlement with the United States. And they did one simple thing, between Adams and Napoleon, they did one simple thing to avoid a full-scale war with France. What did they do? Simple. Think about what we talked about. They simply did one thing. They got rid of one simple permanent alliance. The Washington Treaty of 1778, they just said, let's go. So that permanent alliance, that Treaty of 1778, Napoleon and Adams agreed that would be null and void. War was avoided. But who took a hit on it? No, who took a hit personally on the whole thing? Adams. Why?
Because the Federalists wanted to.
Because the Federalists wanted to go to war. So Adams lost great popularity within his own political party because of his apprehensiveness to go to war. Now, even though you could say, well, God, that wasn't his fault. Napoleon wanted to settle. The point was, did he make an effort to go to war first or negotiate first? Negotiate. And that turned many of his political supporters against him. Okay, so he lost great popularity there. Okay? All right. Are you girls really leaving at 1:20?
Yeah.
Hey, it's 1:20.
I leave too.
Thank you for a wonderful day to end on.
Well, isn't that nice? Yeah. Okay, tomorrow we will not lecture, we only got about 3 kids here. And, no, we got a few, but we'll have some fun tomorrow. Here's the plan, just so you know. Monday, we'll finish the election of 1800 and talk about some final actions from Adams. We'll give you a review Monday also, so you can expect a test about next Tuesday. Okay, about Tuesday. Okay, have a good time, good luck, who you playing?
Okay.
I'll let you wussies, we'll whip them.
What's the plan?
Whip them.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to find out why some of you kids aren't on the list. You were on the list. I didn't get Madison on the same list, but I'll know from now on. You're on the list already, yes list. S list.
What's our closest trip, Larry? What?
I'll tell you a story.